So what we'll be doing is, we'll be revising first the concept of hedging, and then we'll be moving ahead with some questions of hedging. So as I told you, hedging, say you are owning a portfolio of rupees 1 lakh with a beta of 2. Is it correct? Then you are bullish in market for your portfolio. What is your position? Is bullish. Is it right? For some period of time, if you want complete hedge, if you want complete hedge, is it correct? Then first, what will have to become? You will have to take a bearish position. Where you can take bearish position, see, you can sell your full portfolio right now, then the risk is over. But you want to take only for some period of time, so you will be normally taking it in future. Bearish position in future. Is it correct? Now, if the same stock of future is available, is it correct? Say this is a stock X. So if you are becoming bearish in future in stock X, you will have to sell in future. Try to concentrate what was your risk exposure bullish. Your risk exposure bullish was 1 lakh into 2. You were holding 1 lakh security, but it is double riskier than market. So your risk exposure is rupees 2 lakhs. You will never be losing 2 lakhs rupees. Huh? But if you want to hedge the risk, you should consider hedging 2 lakhs rupees. Is it right? If you sell stock in future, this stock is also having beta of 2. How much you want to hedge? 2 lakhs. Is it right? So what amount of stock you should sell in future is the same amount. Is it correct? But if you are hedging with market, you will have to take sell position. Yes. How much position you want in bearish nature? Is it correct? How much total position you want bearish? Is it 2 lakhs? What is beta of market is only 1. So how much sell position you will have to take is 2 lakh. And we determined that if you are hedging through market, then you will have to hedge your portfolio or your assets multiplied by beta. You will have to take opposite position if you are hedging it through market. This will be again repeated and repeated whenever you are learning hedging. Please concentrate. We will be even modifying this. There will be some change over here also. Is it alright? But for understanding the change, you should first understand this. That why if you are taking bearish position in same security, then you should be bearish with the same amount. Is it alright? That is the portfolio amount. Is it alright? We are going for some of the questions of hedging, and we are continuing with some of the questions. This question is 4.4.8, somewhat interesting. BSE Bombay Stock Exchange is right now at 5,000. You might take this as index. Is it correct? Actually it is exchange, but we are taking index. Is it correct? Please try to understand the future index is not 5,000. Today the market is 5,000 rupees. Is it correct? The same was printed 500 in examination. What student might have done, we don't know. Is it alright? The value of portfolio is 10 lakh 10,000. Let me write down. Value of portfolio is 10 lakh 10,000 rupees. Is it alright? Risk-free interest rate is 9%. Dividend yield on index is 6%. I don't know why this is given. Beta of portfolio is 1.5. 5. Is it alright? So what is beta of this portfolio is 1.5. Is it alright? Yes, we are doing hedging. They will tell us to do hedging. If I want to do hedging of this portfolio, but in which form I will be doing hedging? Normally the market detail is given. So market will be used to hedge. I am already holding a portfolio. So here I am bullish. Which position I'll have to take to hedge is bearish. I will have to become bearish in market. By what amount? First, 10,10,000 into 1.5. It is 10,10,000 into 1.5. 15,15,000. I'll have to take bearish position by 15,15,000. Is it alright? Try to concentrate. Sir, market beta is 1. Why you are multiplying 1.5? Believe me, I am not multiplying market beta. I am multiplying this. What is my total risk exposure? 10,10,000. It is not my risk exposure. My risk exposure is multiplied by 1.5. It is 15,15,000. I am bullish. So to hedge this, I will have to become 15,15,000 bearish. It is absolutely simple that I will be selling BSE. That is alright. But let us understand what they are saying. We assume that a future contract on BSE index with 4-month maturity is used to hedge the value of portfolio. Is it alright? For how many months you are hedging? You are hedging for 4 months. Is it alright? So 4 months future BSE will be used to hedge the portfolio. Is it alright? How much amount is to be hedged? We know 15,15,000. But 4 months future BSE will be used to hedge this portfolio. Over next 3 months. Is it alright? This is interesting, huh? A future contract on BSE index with 4 months maturity. So which security you are using to hedge? 4-month BSE. Value of portfolio over next 3 months. For how much period you need to hedge is only 3 months. It is not 4 months. So it is an interesting point. One future contract is a delivery for 50 times of the index. That is, one lot is equal to 50 BSE. But the question is this. What is 4 months BSE rate? Sir, 5,000. No, this is a spot rate. Is it alright? You cannot hedge or take position in spot as far as index is concerned. You will have to purchase a future. Sir, what is the price of the future? I don't know. It is not given even in the question. Is it all? What to do? I will be assuming that theoretical price of future is actual price of future. So I will have to find out theoretical price of future. Theoretical price of a future is equal to spot plus interest minus dividend. This we have learned n number of times when we did derivative. It is spot plus interest minus dividend. Is it alright? What is the spot of BSE? 5,000 multiplied by. What will be interest for per annum is 9%. What is dividend per annum is 6%. Interest I need to add and dividend I need to deduct. Can I take this as 3%? The answer is yes. Is it alright? See, when it is given dividend yield, 6% per annum is 0.5% per month. It is 1.5% for 3 months. It is 1.5 plus 0.5, that is 2% for 4 months. Is it alright? So, I can add 3% and get my answer. Is it alright? Because 9% is to be added and 6% is to be deducted to find out theoretical price of forward. So I can directly add 3% on 5,000 plus 5,000 into 3%. But 3% is per annum. See the figures. I am hedging by 4 months of future. I am hedging by 4 months of future. Then into 4 divided by 12. Only this much interest is to be added. Is it correct? Or dividend should be deducted. Is it correct? It is 5,000 into 0.03 divided by 4. Sorry. Divided by 3. It is 50 rupees. 5050 is theoretical price of BSE future. Is it alright? Try to concentrate. We are assuming that this is also actual price of future. With the future 4 months future. Is it alright? Try to concentrate what I am doing today. I am hedging the risk with 4 month future BSE of 5050. Is it alright? Please concentrate how many lots I would have sold. Why sold? I know that I am taking bearish position in BSE. I am taking bearish position in BSE. Is it alright? So I will be selling how much? How much money I need to sell? Rupees 15,15,000? Rupees? What is rupees per BSE? 5050? Is rupees per BSE. Rupees will be multiplied. I will not be getting the answer. Concentrate. 1 BSE is equal to how many rupees? 5050 rupees. How much rupees you want to hedge? 15,15,000. Let me first do that cross multiplication. 1 BSE is equal to 5050 rupees. So 50 BSE is equal to 1 lot is equal to how much rupees? 5050 into 50. It is 2,52,500 rupees. 2,52,500 rupees. If 1 lot is equal to rupees 2,52,500, how many lot we should sell to hedge this much? Rupees 15,15,000. How many lots I will be selling? 15,15,000 divided by 2,52,500, that is 6 lots. You will be selling 6 lots in 4 months future BSE, and you will hedge your portfolio position. Alright. Sir, I want to hedge for 3 months. Why I am taking 4 months security? I'll explain you. Try to concentrate. This is today. What do you feel for how much? For how many? Time you is having a risk and you want to hedge 3 months. Still you are using which for future? 4 months forward? Is it not? You have already taken a sale position in 4 months forward? Is it correct? But you want to hedge your risk only for this period. Sir, then why I am using 4 months forward? I tell you, I want to hedge the risk only for 3 months. Let us go first in sum ahead. Based on the above information, calculate the price of future contract. We have already calculated 5050. The gain on short future position, if index turns out to be 4,500 in 3 months. Try to concentrate. After 3 months, what is the price of BSE? Is 4,500. Install it. And you are settling your future contract before maturity. Before maturity settlement is same as on maturity settlement. It is not different. Install it. So, you are bullish or bearish? You are bearish. At what rate you have entered into contract? 5050. Market is bearish? Yes. How much bearish? 5050 minus 4500. At this rate you are bearish. You are already bearish. Market is bearish. You will be gaining. So I have written positive. What is the difference? 5050 into 4500. This is per BSE. Understand, you are bearish in 6 lots. But this is per BSE. You are gaining. Is it alright? Believe me, this answer is incorrect. You cannot compare this to price. We have done this n numbers of times. Cancellation of contract before maturity. Is it alright? This is a spot rate. Is it alright? After 3 months, you will have to take 1 month future rate to settle this contract. Here, which rate should be taken? 1 month future. It is not a huge time before we have done that cancellation of forward contract before maturity. Mac, can you explain me why I should take 1 month future rate and not spot rate?
Sir, spot rate is at the end of 3 months, whereas 5050 is at the end of 4 months. So 3 and 4 months can't be compared.
Exactly. Is it alright? The securities are different. Try to concentrate. Here this is the end of the 3 months and this is spot. Is it alright? You cannot say I was having a future contract of 5050 and any point of time you will see your spot and say now settle the contract. Is it alright? After 3 months, how many months are left for maturity? Is this? It is 1 month. So you need 1 month of future price on this date. But the problem in this question, it is not given. Can I find it out? The answer is yes. Try to concentrate what I am finding out. At the end of 3rd month, I am finding out future price of BSE of 1 month. So at the end of 3rd month, what is the spot? 4,500. How to find out theoretical price? It is a spot plus interest minus dividend. I know that interest minus dividend is 3% per annum. Is that right? Interest minus dividend. So spot after 3 months plus interest of 3%. That is 4,500 into 3%, but this is per annum. I want now only 1 month into 1 divided by 12. So theoretical price of future at the end of 3rd month for the period of 1 month will be this: 4,500 into 3% divided by 12. It is 11.25 plus 4500. It is 4511.25. 4511.25. Sir, can I compare this? I know that I am going to get positive because I was bearish. My contract was entered into at 5050. Right now, 1 month future price is 4500. 11.25. I will be gaining this much money. Is it alright? I will be getting money. Market was bearish. I am bearish. I will be getting money on settlement. Is it alright? But this is per BSC. Try to concentrate. This is rupees per BSC. Am I bearish in one BSC or 6 lots? I am bearish in 6 lots into 6 lots. So, one lot contain how many BSC? 50 BSC per lot. BSC will get cancelled. Lot will get cancelled. My answer will be in rupees, which will be 5050 minus 4511.25 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 50. It is rupees 1,61,625. 1,61,625 I will be getting at the end of 3rd month for settlement. Is it alright? Try to concentrate. Today I am a portfolio manager. I want to hedge my risk for 3 months. Is it alright? My risk will be hedged for 3 months because I am doing settlement after 3 months. After 3 months, this contract will get cancelled. But for hedging the risk of 3 months, I am taking a future of 4 months. I was telling I am going to say you, let me ask you, why do you think I am taking future of 4 months if I want to hedge a risk for 3 months? Anyone can tell me? No one? Alright, I'll tell you. Because the 3 months of future BSC is not available. It might not be available in the market. Even if it is available, someone might not be purchasing it. So you will not be able to sell it. Is it alright? There is no volume in it. Then ultimately what will happen is you will have to take the future which is available. You can always settle mark to market. So you can settle at any point of time by taking the hedge or by taking a position for any point of time. So see what you can do even. You can take 1 year future. Is it alright? If it is available and no other future is available. And if you want to hedge the risk for 1 month, you can settle it after 1 month. And ultimately your risk will be hedged for 1 month by taking 1 year future. Is it alright? So 3 months future might not be available in the market, so I am hedging by 4 months. Is it alright? This is nothing but what I am gaining after 3 months, and I think this is what is asked. The gain on short position if index turns out to be 4,500 in 3 months. Sir, what happened to portfolio? They are not asking, they have not given the data, so we are not solving it. Is it alright? See 4.4.8. Is it alright? Whatever is asked, we have already solved. 4.4.9, I didn't understood why it came in examination. Even the sum figure were incorrect. Only one figure is incorrect. Let us do this sum. Is it extremely easy. I don't understand how to answer this in 8 marks. A rice trader has planned to sell 2,20,000 kgs of rice after 3 months. So I want to sell 2,20,000 kgs of rice, but this rice will not be manufactured today, so I will be getting it today and I will be selling it after 3 months. Is it alright? So what is the thing is, you can easily hedge your risk by taking 3 months of forward sale contract, because now you are seller, not purchaser. Is it alright? So you will be taking 3 months sale contract. Is it, what is the big deal in it? I don't know. Is it alright? The spot price of the rice is rupees 60. Let me write down all the price because it is of 8 marks. I need to show some working. Spot price is rupees 60 per kg. 3 months of future is 58. This is not 59. Huh? That's right. 3 months future is rupees 58. This is misprinted.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, kg is around 22,000, not 2,20,000.
Thank you. Around or exactly 22,000?
Exactly 22,000, sir.
Yes. Thank you. 3 months of future price is rupees 58. Let me not go ahead. Let me take a size of the contract and then we'll be doing. Size of contract is 1000 kgs. Sorry. So, one lot is equal to 1000 kgs. Is it right? How much I need to sell? 22,000 kgs. Is it right? Is it so I need to sell 22,000 kgs, but one lot is equal to 1000 kgs. So how many lot I'll have to sell? I will have to sell 22 lots. I will be selling 22 lots in future after 3 months. Sir, will it hedge my portfolio? There is no portfolio. You are manufacturing rice that will be ready after 3 months. So you will be selling at the rate of 58. How many lots? 22 lots after 3 months. What will happen after 3 months? I have not gone ahead into the question. What will happen after 3 months? After 3 months, I have sold 6 lots. I will be doing settlement by delivery. Settlement by delivery. Alright. If I do settlement by differences, then also I will explain you. But if it is settlement by delivery, try to concentrate what will happen. Alright. The rice trader will be giving 22,000 kgs of rice to counterparty, and counterparty will be paying 22 lots multiplied by 1000, 22 lots multiplied by 1000 kg per lot multiplied by 58 rupees per kg. Kg will get cancelled, lot will get cancelled. So they will pay me 22,000 into 58. It is a 12,76,000. 12,76,000 rupees will be paid to rice trader. Is it alright? The price is expected to fall as low as 56. Does not matter. Even if it falls at 56, I am going to get 58 rupees per kg. 3 months hence, when the trader can do to mitigate its risk of reduced profit. What a trader can do to reduce his risk? He can sell 22 lots of future today so that after 3 months he will be getting a certain amount of 12,76,000. Such in future contract is compulsory contract or optional contract?
Compulsory contract.
Compulsory contract. Irrespective of market price, how much amount the rice trader will be getting?
Future contract price, that is 58.
That is 58, that is 12,76,000 total rupees. If the market price of the rice on maturity is 0 rupees, then
also 58 rupees.
and if it is 1,000 rupees, then
Also, sir, 58 rupees.
right. Why I am asking you this silly questions? Because this was asked in 8 marks. What the trader can do to mitigate its risk to reduce profit is this. If he decides to make use of future market, what would be the effective realized price? Effective realized price total will be this, per unit will be this, or per kg will be this. For its sales value, after 3 months, if the spot price is 57, after 3 months if spot price is 57, then also he will be getting 58. And future contract price of 3 months is 58 per kg. This is repeated just. That's not it. So, you will be getting 58 irrespective of market price. Irrespective of market price. Is it alright? Effective trader will be getting rupees 12,76,000 in total, or rupees 58 per kg after 3 months. For sure, whatever is the market price, even if the market price is 2 rupees, then also he will be getting this money irrespective of market price. Is it right? And I cannot write down more than this. This is the maximum what I can write down. One more thing I can prove is I can do settlement by differences. But we already know all of the paper checker. Any person in finance knows that settlement by delivery and settlement by differences will be giving same amount. Just for knowledge, I am doing settlement by differences. It will be a revision of settlement of derivative also. So let me do the revision. Settlement by difference. Try to concentrate. Settlement by difference. What is the market price on maturity? Now I'll have to consider it. What is the market price on maturity? Market price on maturity is 57. What was my contract rate? 58 rupees per kg. Now it is 57 rupees per kg. Market price on maturity. I was bearish or bullish? I was bearish. Market is bearish. Is it all right? Then I will be getting the difference if settlement is done by differences. I was bearish. I have sold. Market is bearish by 1 rupee. 1 rupees per kg. I should be getting it, and the contract size was 22,000 kgs. You can do lot and multiply it with kgs, you will be getting the same answer. 22 multiplied by 1000. Is it correct? That is, you will be getting rupees 22,000. But now, this 22,000 kgs, you will have to sell it in the market. Now, you cannot sell it in the contract because you have done settlement by differences. You will be selling this in market. At 22,000 multiplied by 58. No, 58 option now is not available. You have done this contract settlement by differences. Multiplied by 57. 22,000 multiplied by 57. 12,54,000. 12,54,000. What is net amount you are getting for selling 22,000 kgs? 12,54,000. Plus 22,000. That is 12,76,000. For selling how many kgs? 22,000 kgs of your rice. What is the per unit price you have got? 12,76,000 divided by 22,000. It will be 58 rupees per kg. Whether you do settlement by difference, whether you do settlement by delivery, the answer remains same in any case. Is that all? Believe me, if this question is asked in examination, this is end of it. I have just proved for making a revision of derivative, I have just done this. Otherwise, this is the end of the question. You will be getting full 8 marks. No need to go deep into it. You should be extremely confident that the easy question is asked and I need to write down answer properly and I'll be getting 8 out of 8 marks. And it was May 2019 question. We are going to 4.4.11. Again, it is an easy question. Lakshman buys the 10,000 shares of X Limited at a price of rupees 22 per share, whose beta value is 1.5. Sorry. Let me write down the position of Mr. Lakshman. is having 10,000 shares of X Limited at a rate of 22, that is rupees 2,20,000, and the beta value of this is 1.5, and sells. So for X Limited, Lakshman is bullish, but for A Limited, he sells. Short selling, you can sell the shares without having it, of A Limited at a price of 40, 5,000 shares at a price of 40, is it right? It is 2 lakhs rupees with having beta of 2, is it right? And here you are not bullish, Mr. Lakshman is not bullish, he is bearish. These two positions you have taken. Sir, can I sell the shares without having it? Can I sell the shares in spot? The answer is yes. It is known as the short sales. If you don't know it, go to derivative and understand what is the meaning of short sales. If the price of the share will decrease, you will be benefited. If it increase, you will be losing money. Is it all right? He obtains a complete hedge by Nifty futures at rupees 1,000 each. So he is hedging his position by taking a position in Nifty. Which position is to be taken? Yes, he is using this security to hedge Nifty future of rupees 1,000. But we don't know he should purchase or sell Nifty futures. Alright, let me prove it. Try to concentrate again the basic point. How much risk exposure you are having in X Limited? Try to concentrate. 2,20,000 into 1.5 3,30,000 rupees. Mr. Lakshman is bullish. A Limited. In A Limited, Lakshman is bullish or bearish? Bearish. But what is the risk exposure in A Limited? You cannot say 2 lakhs. See, then this two cannot be compared. This is having beta of 1.5. This is having beta of 2. Is it alright? So, what is the risk exposure in this? It is a 2 lakh multiplied by 2. That is rupees 4 lakh. He is bearish. What is his net position then? Net position is 4 lakh bearish and 3,30,000 bullish. So net position is 70,000 bearish. That's correct. A good question to do it before examination. Why? You will understand same security, different security market. You are hedging it through market. Betas are already multiplied. So how will you hedge? Try to concentrate. I will be taking bullish position of rupees 70,000. Whereby one Nifty is 1,000. This will be 70 Nifty. I will be purchasing to hedge the risk. Good point for hedging a risk, because you were bearish already. To hedge the risk, you need to become bullish for balance amount. Alright. So this is a full hedge. When you are involved in two positions, one is bullish, another is bearish. Sir, why we have not multiplied beta? Even if we are hedging by Nifty, we have multiplied beta in the 70,000. Believe me. Here also I have multiplied. Here also I have multiplied, and then I have found out the difference, which is nothing but 70,000. My net position, risky position is 70,000 bearish. For hedging it, I need to become 70,000 bullish. I have become 70,000 bullish by purchasing 70 Nifty to hedge a full-fledged risk. Now let us see what they are asking. This is what position I have already taken. He closed out this position at the closing price of next day. So he takes this position and he closes out on next day. Is it alright? See, Mac, you are asking me, sir, wow, portfolio manager, how they manages the risk? So they will be trading daily. Even if they create a position today, they might be closing on next day. Is it alright? Because everything is settled mark to market. He closes out his position at closing price of next day when the shares of X Limited dropped by 2%. Shares of X Limited dropped by 2%. Shares of A Limited appreciated by 3%. And Nifty futures dropped by 1.5%. What was my position? Rupees 2 lakh. Now I need to see what was my price of security and not my risk exposure. Is it all? 2,20,000. I was bullish or bearish? Bullish. Market is bullish or bearish? Bearish. I will be losing money. How much? 2,20,000 into 2%. 2,20,000 into 2%. It is 4,400. I was bullish or bearish? Bearish. Market is bullish. I'll be again losing money. How much? 3% of 2 lakhs and not of 4 lakhs. Actually, I am holding 2 lakhs rupees security. So then why you have found out this figure? To take risk hedging. Is it alright? But when actual price of A Limited increases by 3%, I'll be having a loss of 3% on 2 lakhs. Is it alright? Which is 6,000 rupees loss. I was bullish or bearish in this position. I was bullish. Market is even bearish. I will be losing from here also. That's correct. How much rupees? 1.5% of total position I have taken. That is 70,000 into 1.5%. It is 1050. Even with a complete hedge, you are totally losing money. Is it alright? You need to give me the reason. This is 10,400 and 11,450. 11,450 will be total loss in all the position. Is it alright? Let me verify our answer is even correct or not. Is it alright? Yes, it is correct. Yes. Can any student tell me, even by hedging all the risk position fully, why still there is a loss? Any student can give me answer.
Because beta is different now.
Exactly. Is it alright? Beta is a forecasting. Try to concentrate. Concept of beta is forecasting. If my security will increase this much, then the market is increasing this much. It shows the relationship between market and security which is forecasted. If it actually does not happen, see, if market is decreasing, X Limited should decrease by 1.5 times. This is 1.5 into 1.5. So approximately this is going in correct direction. But A Limited should also decrease by 3%. It is increasing by 3%. Is it alright? So what beta of 2 means? If market decreases by 1.5%, our security should decrease by 3%. Instead, it is increasing by 3%. So our forecasting was not correct as far as beta of A Limited was concerned, and so there is a problem and we are ultimately having a loss in the market. Is it alright? So even after hedging your full exposure, believe me, you are still having a risk. if all your calculations becomes incorrect or the markets behave in a weird manner, then ultimately what will happen is you will be losing your money. This was 4.4.11. There are some questions which we have not done. Yes?
Can you show that answer slide once again?
Yes? Yes? Kajal?
Sir, nothing, sir, nothing, sir, nothing.
I'm not getting your voice. Tell me.
No, sir, it's done. I just had a simple doubt cleared.
Alright, no problem. Alright, should we do 4.4.7? Alright, we'll be doing all those 3 questions in evening lecture. For today and for only today,